In a world where technological advancements are at the forefront of human progress, the frightening shadow of nuclear warfare continues to loom over us. But how realistic is the possibility of nuclear conflict today? In this video, we will delve into the complexities surrounding nuclear warfare, exploring the factors that could ignite such a conflict, the chances of it happening, and the global efforts in place to prevent it. To understand the threat of nuclear war, we must first comprehend the sheer magnitude of nuclear arsenals around the world. Today, 9 countries possess nuclear weapons: the United States, Russia, China, France, the United Kingdom, Pakistan, India, Israel, and North Korea. Collectively, these nations own approximately 13,000 nuclear warheads, a staggering number that highlights the immense destructive power humanity holds at its disposal. The sheer scale of these arsenals amplifies the consequences of any potential conflict, making diplomacy and control crucial components in maintaining global stability. While the Cold War era between the United States and the Soviet Union brought the world perilously close to nuclear warfare, the dissolution of the Soviet Union and the subsequent disarmament treaties notably reduced this risk. However, despite such progress, the specter of nuclear war has by no means vanished. In contemporary times, geopolitical tensions, military alliances, and territorial disputes continue to create flashpoints that could, under certain circumstances, escalate into nuclear conflict. One concerning scenario is the possibility of misunderstanding or miscalculation leading to an accidental war. The complex nature of nuclear deterrence means that nations often rely on threat perception to avoid conflict, but this strategy is not without its risks. In a high-pressure situation, the slightest misinterpretation of an adversary's actions could result in catastrophic consequences. Indeed, history provides us with several close calls, such as the Cuban Missile Crisis and the 1983 Soviet nuclear false alarm incident, where a single decision prevented potential disaster. Furthermore, the role of nuclear weapons in modern global politics cannot be understated. For certain nations, possessing a nuclear arsenal is seen as essential for deterring aggression and ensuring sovereignty. However, this perspective can also lead to an arms race, prompting countries to enhance their arsenals in response to their rivals' developments. The escalating competition among nuclear-capable states could inadvertently increase the likelihood of conflict, as each seeks to maintain strategic superiority. Despite these concerns, it's important to acknowledge the efforts made at an international level to reduce the threat of nuclear war. Treaties such as the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, NPT, and bilateral agreements like the New START Treaty between the United States and Russia have been successful in curbing the proliferation of nuclear arms. Moreover, diplomatic channels and communication hotlines between nuclear powers are established precisely to prevent accidental escalations. However, challenges remain. Some nations, including North Korea, have pursued nuclear weapons programs in defiance of international pressure, contributing to regional instability. Meanwhile, global efforts to secure nuclear materials and prevent their acquisition by non-state actors, such as terrorist organizations, face significant hurdles, despite ongoing initiatives aimed at enhancing nuclear security. Ultimately, while the likelihood of nuclear war today is not as pronounced as during the height of the Cold War, it remains a real and pressing concern. Preventing such a catastrophe requires continued vigilance, international cooperation, and a commitment to diplomacy and dialogue. The stakes are immeasurable, as the consequences of nuclear conflict would extend far beyond immediate devastation, permanently altering ecosystems, economies, and societies. As we conclude, it is imperative that we remain informed and engaged in addressing the challenges posed by nuclear weapons. The choices we make today will shape the security landscape of tomorrow, determining whether future generations inherit a world that is sustainable and peaceful, or shadowed by the specter of nuclear war. Thank you for watching. If you found this discussion enlightening, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content on crucial global issues. Together, we can learn and contribute towards building a safer world for all.